Hi guys, I will show you today how to find the derivative of arcCosx. Let's presume y equals to cos inverse x. ArcCosx and cos inverse x is same stuff. We, we have to find what is the derivative of cos inverse x. Here x is not the angle of cos. From inverse function we know that cos y equals to x. Inverse function and indices are not same. If we write y equals to 2 to the power x minus 1, it become 2 by x, y equals to, then yx equal to 2. But in this case inverse function is not working like indices. I will discuss the difference between indices and inverse function in another lecture. Today I will find the derivative of arc cos inverse x, arc cos x. Let's presume y equals to cos inverse x. So from inverse function we can write cos y equals to x. Now we have to find the derivative. So d by dx equals cos y d by dx into x. So if we take the derivative of cos y with respect to x, what will happen? It become sin y minus sin y, but I am differentiate it with respect to x, but I have here y, so I have to differentiate it again. So d by dx into y. How much we get here? What is the value we'll get here? D by dx into x equals to 1. So dy by dx minus sin y, I can write it down 1 by sin y minus 1. So now I have to find the value of sin y. What is the value of sin y? Now I'll draw a right angle triangle. I have cos y here. I have cos y equal to x. So cos y means angle is y, and the value of cos y equals to x. What do you know from cos? Let's cos y equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent here? OAB. Adjacent is OB and hypotenuse is OA. So here cos y equal to x means cos y equals to adjacent by hypotenuse. There is nothing under x, so I can presume it's 1. Hypotenuse is 1, adjacent is x. So adjacent is x and hypotenuse is 1. From Pythagoras, what we can write from Pythagoras? One square equal to x square plus ab square. So ab square equal to 1 square minus x square, or ab equal to square root 1 minus x square. So let's come back here again. What we find? ab equals to 1 minus square root 1 minus x square. So put the value here. 1 minus x square. From from sin y we can write down AB by OA, perpendicular by hypotenuse. What is the perpendicular of a value of AB here? Square root 1 minus x square. And what is the hypotenuse? OA equals by 1. We have minus here. So what we have found? 1 minus x square. So what is dy by dx? What we have found? 1 minus 1 over square root 1 minus x square. That's the value of arc cos x. Y equals to cos inverse x. If I write down here d by dx cos inverse x equal to what? Minus 1 square root 1 minus x square. This is how you have got to find arc of cos x or arc of sin x, all the value of inverse function. So it's quite easy. I'll show you another one, how to find sin inverse x. Same thing. What you have got to do, you have got to write y equals to sin inverse x and draw the diagram, right angle triangle. From inverse function we know that sin inverse x becomes sin y, and it becomes x. Sin y here, this, hold on a sec, this is the angle of y and O A V. So sin y may become perpendicular by hypotenuse. What I have here, perpendicular sin y equal to x over 1. So if I write down here x over 1, write it down here, perpendicular is x, hypotenuse is 1. So what will be the base? OB equal to what? We will find it out from Pythagoras. We can write it down from Pythagoras. 1 square OB square plus x square. So OB square equal to 1 minus x square. So OB equal to 1 minus x square. So if we differentiate here with respect to x, well, what will we find? D by dx sin y equal to d by dx. So derivative of sin y, what is the derivative of sin y? Is cos y. But this I am differentiating with sin y with respect to x, but this is the angle of sin is y, so I have to differentiate this y again. What will happen? Dy by dx, and the derivative of x is 1, so dy by dx equals to 1 by cos y. 1 by cos y. Cos y equal to what? Cos y means adjacent by hypotenuse. What is the adjacent here in this picture? OB. What is the hypotenuse? OA. What is the value of OB? We have found earlier, square root 1 minus x square. What is the value of OB? OA? 1. So from here, if I just put the value of cos y, we'll find the derivative of sine inverse x. So let's put the value dy by dx equal to 1 by cos y, value of cos y. I found value of cos y equals to this 1 minus x square by 1. So we found the derivative of dy by dx equals to 1 minus 1 over. So what we found? Derivative of sin inverse x dy by dx equal to 1 over square root 1 minus x square. This is the way to find the derivative of inverse x of or sin inverse x or cos inverse x or anything, tan inverse x, cosec inverse x. You don't have to memorize, just you have to know how to draw this diagram, and you have to know the from sin inverse x. If we write down y equals to sin inverse x, it becomes sin y equal to x. This x is not the angle of sine, this y is the angle of sine. This is the value of this x is the value of perpendicular, and so then we take the derivative of sin y with compared to x. We find cos y dy into dx, and derivative of x equals to 1. So dy by dx equals to 1 upon cos y. So then again I do need the value of cos y. Cos y equals to, we know, adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent by hypotenuse here from triangle? We can figure it out.